Well, look at what I come home to. Cat, did you do this? Edward. Yo, Edward! Wake up! Wake up, Edward! Come on, Edward! No, but like actually, it's a dead mouse and it's a real one. Are you wondering what it is? Hi guys, I'm Edward. There's even a little blood stain on the carpet. Edward, you have such big ears. Such soft ears. Such little whiskers. Man, that's a shame. Okay, Edward, let's build you a little grave. I bet you're responsible for this, aren't you? Little mischievous cat. You killed Edward! Cat, come on, man. Well, at least they exterminated one of these in the house. Wonder how many more there are. Okay, so I got a nice piece of cloth. It's poor little Edward. Such a shame. Man, Edward, such a shame you didn't live longer. Here lies Edward Mousington. Rest in peace. He was a good mouse, but unfortunately, today was his day of expiration. So, were you the one that killed Edward Mousington? Or were you the one that killed Edward Mousington? Oh, I see. Well, we're going to have a trial to prove that statement. So you are one of the suspects in the murder of Edward Mousington. Do you know anything about Edward Mousington? Okay, well, did you have any contacts with him? Oh, well, so, you don't know anything about Edward Mousington? He just happens to be there? Okay, that's kind of, it's plausible. So, yeah, I guess you're probably not guilty. It'll depend on the other suspect's answers also. Okay, you are the second suspect for the murder of Edward Mousington. Do you know anything about Edward Mousington? Oh, you sound nervous. Why do you sound nervous? Do you have any contacts? Like, were you friends or acquaintances or anything? Or do you know anyone leading up to Edward Mousington? Oh, you do? You know his uncle? Okay. Do you know what happened to Edward Mousington on October 14th, 2016? No? Well then. Okay. So, what we are going to do is we are going to consult your answers with the answers of the other suspect and see who is more likely to be the murderer. And we will put that on trial. People will vote, and then the judges will vote, and depending on the votes, you may or may not be convicted for the second-degree murder of Edward Mousington. So, the murderer of Edward Mousington, which has committed second-degree murder, is Kayla. Kayla all along. You were the one that killed Edward Mousington. He was a dear friend to me. Now it's time for your punishment. This is your punishment for killing Edward Mousington, the second-degree murder of my fellow friend. Okay, punishment's over. There you go. That's a pretty low punishment, but, you know, parkour. Okay, she parkour out of jail. It's the dankest thing. Okay, that's the video. I guess, yeah. Weird ending, but you know what? That's fine.